give me, by the looks of it, some onion bhajis free. I can never say no to a free onion bhajis. Lamb tikka naga chili masala, they call it. It's apparently hotter than the vindaloo. So let's try a bit with the lamb tikka and see what it's like. The lamb is very tender. The lamb is cooked to perfection, so the lamb's nice actually. So welcome back to Spicy Manchester, where some people like it hot, but I like it extra spicy. So I've gone to Kamrans in Bredbury today, in Stockport. Never been there before, thought I'd give it a shot, and I thought I'd try some new dishes on there. Okay, so let's see what I've ordered. So I've gone for something called, I don't know if you can see that, it's called Rong Puri chili chicken I've got. So this is like a starter meal. I haven't got a clue what it is. Oh right, it's like a little chapati, I take it, with like a, I don't know if you can actually see that. Like a chicken base or something. I mean, never tried it before. Looks quite nice. So what I went for, it's called the lamb naga chili masala. Now, looking at their, menu, you got vindaloo which says hot, and then it goes to this one which says it's very hot. Now, looking at it, it looks quite nice, quite a thick sauce. I mean, I can't really see it. Just one second. That's better. Put a bit of light on. So it comes with quite a thick sauce. This looks quite good. And then to go with it, I added the onion rice, which obviously is just rice with onion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plate it up and we're going to see what it tastes like. So like I said, got some onion bhajis that were free. And this is called Rong Puri chili chicken. Now, never had it before. It looks like it's something like a chapati or something. But I'm going to dive straight into it and see what this tastes like. I mean, it's not a bad dish actually. I mean, to be honest, I haven't got a clue what's in it. It's very small pieces of chicken tikka, as you can see. Looks like there's some chopped peppers in it, and like in some sort of thick sauce, which I'll show what the sauce is. Okay, sit. Now we have a very disobedient dog with us today. You're going to sit loose. Lucy. She's not going to sit. She's like, oh, this food. Come here. Come on. Sit down. Sit. Good girl to stay. Sorry about this. This is going to be hard to try everything while you've got a dog staring right at you. So I'm going to try a bit of the, like I said, I don't know if it's a chapati or what. But I'll try it with a bit of this Rong Puri chicken chili. It's actually really nice. Can't fault it at all. You are getting close. You stop. So I'm going to come back to that in a bit. Let's try their onion bhajis. Now, as you know, I love my onion bhajis. These are in between how I like it. Slightly crisper, and I think they're quite soft middle. So let's see what it tastes like. Now these came free with the meal, and they're not bad onion bhajis really. As far as onion bhajis go, they're all right. Quite greasy, as they get deep fried. Probably maybe need a little bit more seasoning, a bit more spice, but it's your pot standard onion bhaji, which I don't have a problem with. Now let's go on to the main. So this is the naga. I've got lamb tikka chili masala, I think it is. Now obviously you can see it's got tomatoes in it. Obviously, not bad size lamb tikka. Looks like you've got a green finger chilli in there. Now, supposedly it's meant to be made with Naga chilies. And I don't know if that's in the sauce or what. But what I'm going to do, let me just try a bit of this onion rice. See if this has got any flavour. It's actually not too bad, the onion rice. Very soft, so it's definitely cooked to perfection. I can taste the onion. I'm not sure what else it's got in it, but it's not a bad flavour. Now, like I said, the lamb tikka Naga chili masala, they call it, is apparently hotter than the vindaloo. So let's try a bit with the lamb tikka. We'll see what it's like. The lamb is very tender. The lamb is cooked to perfection, so the lamb's nice actually. Yeah, it's got a bit of spice to it. It's building up a little bit now, but it's nothing powerful. I mean, it's nice. Don't get wrong, the flavour's nice. Let's try a bit with of the lamb with the rice. See what that tastes like. It is a lovely dish actually. Full of flavour. You know, I actually quite think it's a nice dish. I've actually got quite a big piece of lamb there. Yeah, it's not what I call really spicy. It's probably equivalent to maybe a vindaloo-ish. They're saying it's hotter, but I have had a hotter than this. But the flavours, you know, I'm not sure what's in this. Presuming it's got the Naga chilies. Definitely got tomato base in it. I mean, obviously you can see the tomatoes as well. It's a thick sauce. It's actually it is a nice dish. I can't fault the dish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna eat it all as much as I can anyway, and then give you my review at the end of it. Okay, now for my review of Kamrans Indian takeaway in Bredbury Stockport. Right, so like you saw what I ordered the Rang Puri chili chicken, which, as you can see from the dish, it was like a chapati base, and then it had like chicken in with the sauce with peppers and that and onions, and it was really nice. You know, I did enjoy it. Never had that before, never even heard of it before, to be fair. So yeah, it was a bit of an eye opener, and yeah, thumbs up. It was really nice as a whole dish. It had the flavour there. Obviously there was no spice, it was just packed with flavour, but it was nice. Now for the main course, as you can see, I ordered the Naga chili masala. Now, according to their books, yeah, it says vindaloo's hot, and it says the Naga chili masala very hot. Now I've had it a lot hotter. I'd say it's in between a Madrasa and a vindaloo, you know, spice level. But, and this is where I'm saying but the flavour was lovely. The lamb tikka, what I got with it, was tender, full of flavour. You know, you could taste it. Now you got the peppers in, onions, obviously, you know, tomatoes in, green chili, finger chilies. It did pack a punch, but it wasn't too intense. It was a gentle heat, which, you know, because of the flavour, it was really nice. Now, accomplished with the onion rice. The onion rice was nice. Obviously, it was cooked. It was, how can I say? It was soft. You say sometimes you get some rice and it's either not quite cooked or it's overcooked. This was just, it was good, it was perfect, the rice, it was just how it should be. Now, overall, the delivery side of it, it said it'd be 55 minutes. Now, it was 15 minutes late compared to the time it gave me, but where I live it can be a bit of a awkward to find for some delivery drivers, because it's, even though it's a main road I live on, it's sort of like off the main road, so some delivery drivers get confused, should we say. And he explained to me he'd been driving up and down, he couldn't find it. Eventually he found it. Now, considering it wasn't too far from where I live, I ordered, and he did drive up and down quite a bit. The food was still hot. It wasn't cold. I didn't have to reheat it or anything like that. So yeah, even though it was 15 minutes later than they said, it was fine. Overall, I say it's. I mean, looking at some of the reviews were really good. They've all given it. It's pretty much got 5 stars. I've never been there before, and I agree. It's probably, it is up there. It is up there, 4 to 5 stars. Now I'm quite. It's got to really blow me to give them 5 stars. You know, blow me like with flavour and everything. And I say the flavour was great. The lamb tikka was cooked to perfection. Everything was cooked. It's, to me, it was the spice level. It's meant to be very hot and it wasn't. So that is why that's bringing it down a little bit. So I'd rate it something like maybe 4.5 out of 5. But yeah, overall, Kamrans in Bredbury Stockport, it is a nice place. Like I said, I mean, you can't grumble when you get free running barges. Now I love running barges. They were very greasy though. They were really greasy, obviously, because they are deep fried. And the flavour, you know, it was your box standard. It weren't nothing like wow, stand out. But at the end of the day, they're free, so I don't care. It ticked the box for me. Now, like I said, I've always said this. Indian takeaways always give you big portions. You could probably feed 2 people on them. And I was quite hungry tonight, and I probably had nearly 3/4 of the meal. So I left about a quarter of the meal, which is ample. And I can't remember what the prices were. I think I will put the prices up. I think it was like $10.95 for the Naga lamb tikka chili masala, whatever it is. The rice I think was about £4, and I think the rang puri chili chicken was around about $5.50. Like I said, I can't remember. I will put the prices up. I think the delivery was £3. All in all, it came to £24, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. The quality of the food was good. You get a lot of for your money, and the flavours were there. So yeah, I think I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 star rating. So yes, thank you for joining Spice Manchester, where some people like hot, but I like it extra spicy. See you next time.